All right, everyone, as promised, here we go. Here we go. Here's our football season, and we are going to look at all the matchups this week and see which ones I like, which ones I don't like, and let's start with the one that I'm involved in, which is Old Bridge Bullies, which is me, versus Kartik Rai. This is a rivalry that I hope becomes even bigger because I would like to see us have a healthy rivalry. We're great friends. We're basketball buddies. He can finish his layups unlike me, so I would like to see him do well. But not freaking today, baby. Not today, because today is about Lamar Jackson, and Lamar Jackson's gonna have a freaking huge game, man. The things I'm worried about though is like I have a receiver and a quarterback on the same team, it's like I got to feed both. Hopefully, it makes it happen. There's a Zay Flowers connection. He had that big flub in the Super Bowl, not the Super Bowl. Sorry, what am I saying? One of the playoff games, if it was the AFC Championship game or the one before divisional game where the Ravens played the Chiefs. Zay Flowers had that fumble right before the scoring, that touchdown. It could have very well changed the course of that game. So I'm looking for him to do well. And then this is the Xavier Worthy. He's a little speedster, this guy. I think he had the best 40-yard dash in NFL combine history, 4.2 something. So like that's pretty cool. So here I don't got anyone to worry about, but for tonight at least. But overall, man, I think I got this one in the bag. Forget ESPN rankings and projections, like across the board. I mean Garrett Wilson. I mean okay, Tyreek Hill. I'll take him. Give me Kyron Williams over Rashad White. Give me a little. I got a TE and he has Jake Ferguson. Yeah, man, I'm winning this one. Notice how I'm a coward and I subbed out Ravens defense. Anyway, that's this matchup. Let's go to the next one. The next one we're going to look at is the Shiv Show Season 5 versus the Warringal Wranglers, which is Shiv, by the way, so not to be confused. Ethan Chari is the owner of Shiv Show Season 5, and he's sporting Jared Goff. And that's a great quarterback. I mean, I think the Lions are going to do well, but that's neither here nor there. So let's see. They got the trader. They got Jordan Love. He's good. Shiv's got, Nico Collins. It's a nice team. It's nothing bad. Pacheco runs angry. I think he's a great pickup. Let's see. According to who they're starting, I'm going to give the edge to Ethan Chari over here. CeeDee Lamb. We got Jared Goff. Marvin Harrison Jr. making his debut against a Buffalo secondary, which is a little suspect, I hear. DJ Moore. I mean, look, this is a battle of I don't know. I don't want either of these teams. Let's just put it this way. I don't want to be any of these teams. But all right, good luck, Ethan Chari. All right, next one we got the Jagathiel Jaguars versus the Raghurams. So this is Anirudh Ravi Samujala versus Mr. Raghu Kandalai. So here we got some Patrick Mahomes. There he is. There's the guy. There's the almost soon-to-be 3-time Super Bowl champion. Or maybe not. Who knows? Let's see. But will he have a good game today? Maybe. At home, get to hang up a banner. You're back. Your team's back. Not a lot of turnover on your coaching staff. Right? It's good times. Hopefully they keep rolling. And then here they got Mark Andrews today. So he's looking for him to score. But overall, I'm looking at these two teams. You got, let's see, the running back comparison. You got Etienne versus Robinson. He gets the edge over here, Mr. Raghu. Quarterback, I'm not too hot on Brock Purdy as a fantasy quarterback, but I could be wrong. But he has Aaron Rodgers back there. I don't know, man. I'm not really loving either of these two teams either. Do I just love my own team way too much? I don't know. But I'm going to give Mr. Kandale, Raghu Kandale here, the edge here. Not because ESPN said so, just because I believe in his star power more than, you got Keon Coleman and Malik Neighbors who are unproven. So it's Jalen Warren's running along with Najee Harris. It's tough. I'm not sure. All right, next matchup is the Prithvipur Pandavas and the Prithvipur Pandavas versus Williams Way Bears. He's a nice guy, Williams Way Bears, Karthik Arunapuram. So He's got, he drafts well because he put in the time here. I'm a big fan of Mr. Karthik Arnapuram's team. Stafford, Jacobs, even though he's on the tail end of his career, we'll see what he'll be in Green Bay. I actually didn't even know he's on Green Bay. Oh, there we go. Then we got Jamar Chase. I think he'll be 80%, 90% this week. Stephon Diggs, which I have Stephon Diggs in my other league, so I'm really excited about him and CJ Stroud. Aaron Jones, Javonte Williams, all solid players with a lot of upside. And then the other side, we got a good team here as well, actually. Prithvi has Kyler. A lot of, these are good fantasy players. To say what you will about Kyler as like an NFL quarterback, but as a fantasy quarterback, he does put up numbers. Jahmyr Gibbs, nothing but good things. They have a great offensive line up there. So, he's going to get his. A.J. Brown, I'm not going to say anything nice about him. Cooper Kupp is a receiver, and he's a damn good one. But let's see how much Puka Nacua takes away from his targets. But it's been a while since we've seen a really healthy Cooper Kupp ever since he had that triple crown that one year, the Super Bowl year. Greatest year for wide receiver, by the way. It's a question for another time, but the greatest season ever for a wide receiver might be Cooper Kupp, ending with a Super Bowl and having the Triple Crown. That's pretty crazy. Defenses, Steelers are great, obviously, but yeah, I'm gonna go with, for this week, I think I'm gonna go with Prithvi's team as for just this week, but the future, I think Karthik's team is better overall. I just think Jamar Chase will probably have to have a week or two to get into, a game or two under him to get into full gear. But I could be wrong. Let's see. All right. And then we have so many more. Questionable team versus Virginia Vipers. Okay. This is Vamji Chilikumari and then Ro and Venkata's teams, Virginia Vipers. So, right off the bat, I like both of these teams, man. Who doesn't love DK, by the way? DK Metcalf, Derrick Henry playing tonight and makes his Ravens debut. Justin Jefferson, although it's in quarterback chaos, let's see if he's the type of receiver that'll still get his. I think they will. They played without Kirk Cousins a few games last year, so he was still able to put up good numbers, I think. I could be just bullshitting there. Marvin Mims Jr. is a sneaky, weird pick, but let's see. In a deep league like this, could be a good pick there. Travis Kelce, I've already talked about him, I think, or maybe not, but let's go. He'll be fine. He'll get his. Debo will get his. Puka, Brian Robinson Jr., CJ Stroud, man. This is great teams all around. I think Ro and Venkata's team will fare better week one. Let's see how that goes. All right. Dravidian Drons versus the Super Hot Vodos. The Super Hot Vadas, the Dravidian Dons, operated by Arjun Chari and his father, Vijay Chari, sir. He who must not be named, which is Jalen Hurts, who's playing in Brazil on Friday, tomorrow. We got Breece Hall, we got David Montgomery, Amari Cooper, George Pickens. These are good, talented players. I just don't know if this is the year for a lot of these players. Breece Hall, obviously, and A-Chain, is that how you say it? These guys will be all right. I just don't know much about Amari Cooper, George Pickens, and Zach Moss. I think Zach Moss is their primary running back, so that's good. Hey, look at that. We're playing against Joe Mixon, going head-to-head against Joe Mixon. Anand's team is a nice team. He had, during the auction draft, he kind of just left and said, screw this, I'm not doing this. And then he had a turnaround in the ESPN Classic and drafted a really good team, I think. Rashee Rice will take the next step forward. Brandon Ayuk just got paid. Hopefully it won't be a Mike Wallace situation. Miami Dolphins, if you know, you know. Amon-Ra, hungry, talented. Watch his workouts, by the way, on YouTube. It's sick. And his work ethic is pretty crazy. They got the Joes, the Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon. This is an all-around better team. I think Anand has a team for the playoffs, I think. It's a really good team. All right, let's keep chugging along. And the final one is Cyrus the Great versus the Nizamabad Ninjas. This is Sinu Sir versus Rahul Samudralwar. So Rahul got Josh Allen, the boy wonder. And then C. Newser has Dak, who could be a future Giant. I mean, I love Dak. I wouldn't mind. So let's see. Mr. Christian McCaffrey, Josh Allen. Ugh, that's really good. Mike Evans. If he gets another 1,000-yard receiving year, that'd be freaking nuts. I think it'd be 10 years in a row or something like that. That'd be sick. T. Higgins. We'll be all right. They're going against the Patriots. Roma Dunze, I'm pretty high on, and I think, are we doing keeper? I forget, but I think he'd be a great keeper selection, so that's awesome. Mike Williams, hopefully make some noise with Aaron Rodgers, again, tail end of his career. Jaden Reed, Jordan Love's got to throw it to somebody, so Sinusser's got some good players too. Chris Olave kind of fell in the draft, if I remember correctly. George Kittle's there. Let's see if he can play a full season. And I don't want to talk about Devontae Smith. Ezekiel Elliott, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I would have drafted Ezekiel Elliott. So, overall, this week, I think Rahul's got it. I mean, Jets' defense is going to have a tough job stopping the Niners. So, Rahul is a great team, actually. I think that's the highest projection. Not that I give a fuck or give a shit about ESPN projections, but I think that is one of the highest ones we've seen so far. So, there you have it. There are the teams. So, I got Cyrus winning. I got Anant winning. I got the Virginia Vipers winning. I got Prithvi's team winning this week, but Williams Way Bears going the rest of the way. I think I forget who I had here, but I have. Oh, you got Daniel Jones. Look at that. Oof, Jagatil. Maybe I might go with Jagatil. Look at that. And then I had Ethan winning this one against Shiv, and the Shiv Show Season 5 is winning. And then obviously I got me a win. Oh, actually, let me see mine again. This is bullshit. They got 146. Is that the highest projection, by the way? Yep. No, I'm playing against the highest projected team. No, 148. Cyrus says I'm playing against the second highest one. So there you have it, folks. This is week 1. Let's get to it. Let's see who can claim the top of the standings. Good luck to everyone out there, and I hope everyone respectfully sucks it. See ya.